All right, get this thing started right now. Basically, got a couple of things going on. I'm gonna take you through what I've just picked up today, which made it a whole lot easier for me to actually go through these calls by uploading these numbers. It's just awesome. Will you get a chance to look at that video? No, I put about 3 of them in there this morning today.
Yeah, I saw them all. I saw them all.
Oh, okay. Um,
I listened to what I could before I went to bed. I don't think they had wrong.
yeah. Um, okay. Did you set up that website thing? Did you ever get yours set up? Because we're going to be going into that soon too.
What's the website?
I had put a video out there telling you guys exactly what to do, where to go to it. Go to my website, click on this, and that.
That's the website. Was he supposed to show me that?
No, I put a video. I made a video, and I told you guys like exactly where to go on my website, what to click to get set up.
Yeah. I remember that.
Huh? Did you
I have to look at that picture.
did you set it up?
I don't remember.
Yeah, remember.
I don't remember, but most of the stuff that they told me to do, I did. So if I set it up, I can't remember how I set it up or how to get back into it.
It's on my webpage. All you gotta do is go to my website and click it. Just look at the video. Yeah. All right.
Oh, that's good for you. I'm kind of stupid screen when they move.
Huh?
I was kind of moving screen. I forgot I'm really so good.
Oh. So anyway, just want to go over here to this. This is something that I'm not sure. This is I want you to do this, Al. I want you to check and see if scripts are showing up on your side of the screen.
Really?
Yeah. So you would go into you would hit on the lead thing right here.
I have never seen a script on there.
Hold up, I'm gonna show you where to go. So you saw the one where I showed you how to go through and figure out exactly how much money you want to make and how many calls you got to make, how many leads you got to convert.
That's what you're doing this morning, right?
I did it today sometime, yeah.
So I got it up, but I have to watch. I got it up to make it, so that's the next one I'll listen to.
All right, well, that's important. That's important to determining how much money you're going to make and exactly how to do it. It puts everything in plain English for you, so you can know exactly what it is that you need to do to make a certain amount of money by the end of the year. All right.
All right, so you can say, and that's talking about how long is the rest of your life, or you're talking about this year because you said football, you don't know how much time you got, or something like that.
Okay. So right now I have you see my thing where it says call list down here? Right,
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
Right now I have 136 calls, phone numbers queued up in there for the auto dialer. So I don't have to keep dialing or doing it one by one. I would just hit start right here. And see how it says auto dial in 8 seconds? It's going down.
Yeah.
So it's going to start making calls, but I'm going to just pause it right now because I don't want to call this late. And it tells you who's coming up next right there. So it's just going to keep scrolling through them. If it's a busy signal, if there's no answer, it's going to go automatically to the next one. And I think this guy right here told me he's not in business anymore. But you see when you click on this toolbar right here,
Okay.
you see the script things right here.
Okay.
Have you used that?
I have seen that.
I put it in the video early this morning too. Yeah. Everything that I'm going over, I put it out. I put it out there for you guys. Huh? So as because I'm going to be doing a call center, and I started incorporating scripts for different industries, right? So let's just say this is something for real estate people. You put that script in, and how did that not pop up? Okay, right there. This one's for new leads, and I put the scripts in. I started writing them out, but I don't know if they come up on your side or not. Also, so I need you to look in on your side and see if you can see them also. So that one is for like sales right there. Like if we're making calls for roofers. Oh, I didn't finish that one. If we're making calls for chiropractors, I didn't finish that one either. Door-to-door sales. Wow, did I not save them? Huh? Yeah, maybe I didn't save them. I skipped over them. Okay, so this one here is for just for a service provider, right? So basically, we're a service provider, so that would be a script that you could use. So I just wanted to make it as simple as possible, and it could put different variations, but it's up to you to master it and learn it, and you know when to put in stuff, know when to take out stuff,
Wow, it's a big help there.
Yeah. So basically, it would be, this is Al with Kosher Armstrong Media. The reason I'm calling is because there's a strong possibility my company can show you how to increase conversion rates on your website by 500%. To be sure I'm not wasting your time, let me ask you, when is the last time you looked at your website's conversion rates? If I could just do one half of what I claim and get you high up, I mess up, I gotta fix that, and get you higher conversions, would you invest money to increase conversions? All right. Next one. If I could deliver the type of results I'm talking about, would you be willing to invest money in your website? And then, other than yourself, who would be involved with this decision? And then, would you make time for me tomorrow to meet with you? Would there be any reason you couldn't show up? So this is just one variation of a script. As I think of other things, I could put other things up there as well. But just to know that you have that tool there, right when you're about to make your call, you just hit the little wrench down there and it'll pop right up for you.
So even if I don't have the system that dollar sales, that rate is there already?
Yeah, I just don't know if it's on your side yet. That's what I need to see. So let's just say we're doing some work for a personal trainer. Boom, that's the one right there for the personal trainer. All right. For a realtor, looking for off-market deals, right there. Boom. Like if I was looking, like when I would go and look for properties that are off the market, this is like one of the scripts that I would use. Yeah. Um, and then right here, I put this one too. I just put newbie script right here. That's a good one too. Hi, whatever. Hi, Joe. This is Al from Cecil Jones' office or Kosher Media. We're a media and lead generation company. The reason I'm calling is because there's strong possibility my company can show you how to increase your conversion rates on your website by 500%. And then it's pretty much the same old spiel, you know what I mean? That I just read.
Yeah.
But, hopefully that'll make things a little easier. And I'm going to put like different variations. So I'll always be updating it and adding different ones to it. Um, you know. But once again, you have the scripts also because it's in the thing I already gave them to you.
Yeah, I know. And that's what I have. See, I got a meter. And that's what I be doing. I will dance off of them and mix and match whatever I take on the conversation, whatever I need to use. And then I have the other one, the fifth person. I have that on my other cell phone. I have this, like I said, I need to ask one of those. So that's what I've been doing so far.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, the more I mean,
That's good. That's good. That helps a lot.
yeah, but at the end of the day, you're basically asking the same question to every single body. Hey, I'm Al from such and such.
Yeah.
You know, we're a lead generation company. We help people get leads. Just want to know if you're accepting referrals. Had a guy tell me today, no, he wasn't interested. I said, you're not interested in getting any more business? He said, no, not right now.
Yeah, I had a guy tell me that. He said, right now, I can only handle what I'm doing now. Do a one-person operation. He said, no, I have about 4 or 5 people working for me. I said, well, you don't plan to grow? And he said, I do, but not long. I'm not in a position to grow right now, or I can spend money to grow right now. Similar to what my business had said.
So did he have a website?
Yeah, he had a website, so he didn't want to put any more money. He didn't want to put any more money on it. So what I did, I got his email address, and I told him I sent him an email. So that he have my information. I didn't tell him how to do it.
Well, one of the things you say with that is you say, if you I do research and I look at their information first if they got a website, and then I'll tell them that I'll do a free audit for them to show them how they're losing money and how to get it from their website. So you always have to give somebody something in advance.
Okay.
So if they say, I ask them, do you have a? Well, I'll check anyway to see. I'll just go look it up and Google it, see if they got a website. And if they don't, I'll say, that you're missing out on a whole lot of money. We could actually get you a website. If you need that and show you how to, 85% of people that are looking for you can't find you because you're not on Google. And then if he says he's not ready to grow, I would always say, well, do you know anyone who'd be interested in getting some leads for their business? Right? I'm sure he knows somebody else. Did you know anybody who's looking to make more money and get more leads? Because I build websites that get leads and I'm looking for people to give them to. And you can say, I'm looking to give you leads for free. Just to get people to open up.
Do you know anyone who needs or looking for a website?
That's just simple, like asking for a referral. I mean, in sales, you're always supposed to ask for referrals. If somebody tells me if I'm trying to sell a house, or somebody says they don't want to sell their house, well, I say, okay, well, then you know anybody else that's looking to buy or sell or invest in real estate. That's just like typical sales talk. You don't let them just go like that. Always look for a referral.
Okay.
If I was selling somebody a pair of size 9 shoes, women's shoes, and I was going and they said no, that they got enough shoes already. Okay, great. Well, do you know anybody else looking that would be like to buy some size 9 shoes? No matter what it is, do you know somebody else? I want referrals. So, huh? So, basically, in order to get those numbers inside of the dialer right here, like I put it in the video earlier, but I'm gonna do it again here. You're just gonna click on this button up here, so that it highlights everything, right? Then you're gonna come over here and click on the phone to add to call list, and it'll put them in that dialer for you automatically. You got it? All right. And see right here, there's 100. Now there's 135 left in there, and it tells me right here who the next person is that they're calling. So after you get off the phone with someone, though, it'll be a pause button because it'll automatically go to the next call in like 9 seconds. So you just push the pause button and then do your notes. So when somebody says that they're not right now, they're not interested right now because they can't handle it or whatever, just say, is it okay if I followed up with you in about 3 months? Or if I follow up with you in 2 months just to see if anything's changed.
Okay.
And then you could always say this because you're just trying to build up your virtual database, your virtual real estate online. So if someone is acting like money is a problem, say, I mean, you could always say, if money wasn't a problem, would you get a website? If money wasn't an issue, would you get a website to help your business grow? And if they say yeah, say, how about this? What if you can always say, well, if you absolutely, if it's a problem right now, I understand the importance of you having a website to build your business and brand you, and I'm sure you do too. What if I did one for you for free? And see what he say. Cause we're in the business of making business, not making business, right?
Right. So, okay, now, what if he say yes, they don't want free?
Huh? I can't hear you, Al. I can't hear you. Right, he's gonna pay $59 a month. It's not gonna be all the SEO stuff. It's just gonna be a plain website. But the first thing you want to do is you just want to get people in the door first. You can always go back and resell it to him later on. You see what I mean? You don't got to get everything up front. If he understands, you do realize the importance of having a website and branding your company, right? Yeah, but if money's an issue, okay, if money's an issue, what if I gave you a free one? All you're going to do is pay the hosting fees. And if they do that, they just say, if you would just sign a contract, sign an agreement that says that you'll lock in for 12 months with me. That's still $600 a year, Al. Well, actually, it's a little more than $600 a year. It's $720 a year. Now, let's just say you come across 10 people that you would have just let walk away, right? But now when you add this on it, if you get 10 people that are doing it for $59 a month, that's 7,000. I'm sorry, that's 700. Yeah, that's $7,000 a year coming in. See, you gotta really want to be able to make money off of every person, you know, and it's about solving problems. You gotta keep asking questions. Well, you know, sir, you do know that having a website is allows more people to find you, right? So you'll make more money. And if it really comes down to being a money issue, well, listen, what you know, I really want to help you. What if I could if we could work something out and I could help you and I could do it for free for you? Could you just pay the $59 a month hosting fee for 12 months? Would you just sign an agreement for the 12 months? The website would be free. You're just going to pay for the hosting. $700 a year per person. It's better than just letting them go and not getting nothing, right?
Absolutely. Man, that's a wow. Making it more simple, making it easier to deal with people.
Yeah, I mean that's what that's how I think.
Yes, because if you do it for one person, the chance for referrals are greater.
Yeah, yeah. And now you just say, hey, listen, would you, you know, is there anybody else that you know that may need a website for their business? So now you've just given him something, right? He's gonna, it's like that cat with the warm milk now, right? I mean, you tell them it's free, but you know, obviously, you got to pay for your own domain name. You know, I mean, but that's what $15, $12. So you can let them know that okay, you're gonna sign in for agreement for 12 months, and the only thing that you're gonna have to put up right now is the $59 plus the money for your domain, another $12. That's like $72, and you can have a website up. We'll have that website up for you within 10 days. So you got to remember these are new businesses, right? They're from home. They're working from home, right? So things may be tight. So like if you got 300 of them, I wouldn't just let 100 people walk away and say no, not right now, because what are they thinking? Why are they saying not right now? So you got to always dig deeper. Well, why wouldn't you want a website? So I mean, I just don't understand. If this is going to help you make money right now, can I ask why wouldn't you want one right now? Even if you're saying you don't want to expand, don't you want a presence online? That gives you more credibility. People want people to guide them. People want people to lead them. You can't be afraid to ask questions. I always tell these guys, hey, listen, you know, we're a lead generation company. I help businesses make money. I could be your business's new secret weapon. I mean, you got to talk to people in terms that catches their ear. Huh?
I couldn't hardly hear you.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
I was saying you got to catch people and put things in their ear that makes them perk up, that want to hear the next sentence that you're going to say.
I got it.
Like I don't just let people ask them questions. Hey, listen, my job here is to help you make some more money. Tell me how I can help you. I'm very good at what I do, and I'm sure you're very good at what you do. If we come together, I can be your new secret weapon and help your business double its income. Would you give it a try? If you're telling me that, and at first I said no, and then you said that after, come on now. I want to talk you through this. I want to make it make sense to you. Once again, they can't see you. They don't know you. If they hang up, so what? Go to the next one. Somebody want. Some will. Some won't. So what? Someone's waiting.
Yeah.
A couple guys hung up on me today and yesterday. So what? I kept going until I found the next one. It's like it's not serious. I don't take it personal. So if you do get their emails, make sure you're emailing them from the system, right?
Yeah. Oh, I tried that today, and I had a problem. The system was saying that it did more implementation, like the points and stuff like that. It wouldn't let me finish.
Well, you got the support's number. They did 24/7.
Yeah, I make sure of that stuff. It wouldn't let me do that.
Hey, that.
They can call the phone support. Okay. So, I'm glad you said that because I had forgot about that. I tried to do it. So I sent it from the soldier site, my soldier email. So I tried to send them over there.
Did you put their email in the system?
Yeah, the email address in the system. And when I went to do it, I was following it. It tells me how to put your email in, how to compose it, and when it hits send, and then you put your username in and all that, the email address, and your username, and when I hit send, then another category coming from underneath it, and then you go forward. So two different things I need to say in one or the other.
All right. So when you were on the person's name on the lead, you clicked the edit right here, and then you went in here and put their email address right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I put the email address in, and now it's only the 73 the more stuff came up. It was my email address, my address.
Yeah.
And I'll call and get my stick instead of my email.
So.
So I had it all straight. So I want to be able to irritate the system. But that makes it easier for me as well. Generally, I don't have to do something, but people grab the hair and then keep them on the system at the same time.
Yeah, but I don't call them on your lead generation time when you're supposed to be making calls. Like you can't. Nothing stops that.
That's why I didn't call them. Okay, I got it. I'll call them tomorrow.
I mean, but you could call them. I mean, after whatever the time is that is after your schedule, then take care of that. Like what I'll do is I'll do my follow up after my calls. Whatever I got to do after that, I do it after my. Nothing stops me from the calls.
I got you.
Right. Now over here. Now over here we come in and we put in. Let me see. Set up. I got to set up like the user goals for how much money. Sales goals right there. Okay. Sales goals. So, what I want to do for the month now is to maybe I got to do it from the user thing here, right? So if I come over here and look at the call outcomes, so this said like today, that you did one call from the system?
Yeah, he couldn't hear me, so he couldn't hear me, so I didn't do it.
Okay, I think I come over here to the users to set up the goals for the month. Alright, manage users right there. No, that's not for the goals. Alright, I'll figure out. I'll call them tomorrow and see how to set up those goals, and we'll just get in because I like for you to set up a monthly goal, and set up weekly goals, to do, how many deals. Is this it? Sales pipeline? Let me see. These are people that I got lined up that are interested. So I'll figure out from them tomorrow. We'll go back in and set up the goals, my team's goals, and it'll keep you on pace, and you can see what it is that. You see how I set up these tasks after I talk to the people, and it shows up right on my dashboard now. What I got to do, when I got to do it. Yeah. See, I got upcoming appointments. So when you're putting that in on your system, it'll show on this side of your board what's coming up, what you have to do. That's why you gotta just put your tasks and appointments and all that stuff in there. So I'll find that part out to setting up the goals tomorrow. And that's all. I just basically want you to see, what. And see, now this calendar will show up. It'll show up on your phone also what your schedule is, what things you have planned on there, all that stuff. I had to call this guy in the morning, make sure that we still are on for tomorrow afternoon for an appointment. That guy that said he was interested in the website. So that should be tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, that's it right there. I got to call him in the morning, and we'll go from there. And then I had a message right here to myself to email the guy that day, yesterday. Send over website information. So all that stuff, I can see it on my phone. I see it here. It's on my calendar. It's like you don't forget because it's always in front of you. And you got the communication center right here. Basically telling me I had sent my first email out. Tell me when I sent it out. And then when calls come in, you can basically. Okay, these were calls, some calls here. When I text messages over here, I mean, you can see everything's like in front of you. This is me texting people. If I called and I couldn't get them, I'll text them also to see if it, it might be their home phone because they're all like home-based business people. See, I mean, you can see all the work stuff I've been doing.
Yeah.
This guy responded to me right here. Said I'm not a contractor anymore. He sold the business. He's moving to the Caribbeans. You know. So I mean, it's like this thing. Like everything that you need to succeed and be successful is here. Everything. This is a gold mine, huh?
I like it.
You got to use it though. The tools by themselves don't mean nothing if you don't use them.
Absolutely.
So that's it. I just wanted to show you that. You could play. I mean, obviously, you got to play around with it on your own to get familiar with it, learn how to load up your phone calls, all that stuff. But once again, whenever there's a problem, support is there 24/7. You know.
Okay.
But once again, just don't do it when you're on your calls because it's going to take away from your call time. Everything has to be like task oriented. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's it, brother. I did have something to tell you. I'm excited about this.
What's up?
Number one, I had some ideas come up, and I had a conversation with a friend today, and I'm going to make some changes to the company. Number one, I'm going to change the name. Right? I just pulled out the paperwork to change the name over. The Kosher and Armstrong, that was a partnership that I was supposed to have went into with someone else, right? And they didn't do what they were supposed to do. We sat down and had a conversation. They said that they were all in. They were going to do the work. Once again, every time it comes around, they didn't do nothing. So I had to let them go. So that's still their name, but it's a reminder of somebody who came in, told me they were going to do something and didn't do it. So I really don't even like the name.
Okay.
So I'm changing the name to, I already got a name picked out. I'm sitting in the paperwork. It's going to be Grapevine Media Company.
Grapevine. Did you say grape?
Yeah, Grapevine Media Company.
You say grape or grape?
I heard it through the grapevine.
Grapevine. Okay.
Yeah. So one of the things that we're going to do, it's a full media company. Media means radio, TV, advertising, magazines, whatever. That's when you talk about media. That's you touching everything. You know what I mean? And then I just like the whole thing about the grapevine. You heard it through the grapevine. And when you're advertising for other people, you heard it through the grapevine. We're putting you out there so that other people can hear you. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, I'm putting together a whole referral system, similar to what Angie's List did, similar to what Craigslist did, but different. What we're going to be doing is we're going to target real estate agents. We're going to target medical and health professionals. We're going to target restaurants, right? All of the restaurants, I'm going to be reaching out. We'll both be reaching out to them and offering them. You know how Groupon and all these things, these guys are all these companies are in that to do their advertising.
Right.
But Groupon takes a piece of the money from them, right? So they're charging them. What we're going to be doing is allowing them to advertise for free. So we're going to lead with that. Hey, just calling you now, when you talk about leading with that, watch this. Let me see. Huh? No, I said restaurants.
Oh, okay.
The restaurants will let in for free. We're going to have partners and you're going to have advertisers, right?
Mm-hmm.
The partners will be the restaurants. The partners will be, And then like now the partners you'll bring in for free, what that should do is fill out your whole sponsor base quickly, right? What they're going to do though is because we're letting them in free for that, they have to give up a great deal. So maybe it's buy a lunch, get a lunch free, pay for a lunch, get lunch half off, right? Now I'm going to position it to the real estate agent saying, listen, you guys are sending out postcards, you're sending out letters to clients, you're farming areas all the time anyway. What if I could put you on your postcard, get you a custom postcard with your logo on it, your picture on it, and then have the restaurant deal on it? Now, instead of just sending out a letter saying, hey, you want to sell? You can say, hey, I want to give you something in advance. Thanks for being a client. Thanks for being a prospect. I want to send you out a postcard that gives you 50% off from whatever the restaurant is. Wow, this is huge.
Yeah. I'm thinking about realtors that I know. So, actually, I was in the group. Blaine was in that group.
Man, no, I don't want to bring them guys along. I'm gonna be doing advertising. I'm gonna be doing advertising to real estate agents.
He's not a realtor. He's in the group.
Yeah, but it's not free to the average. It's not free to those guys. They'll be paying clients. It's only free. It's only free to the sponsors.
I got.
Yeah.
We got something called you heard of NARAB?
Huh?
You heard of NARAB?
NARAB?
Yeah, this is Black Realtors across the country. They got a big organization where they're trying to get citizens and minority communities. All of this international thing. They have big meetings all across the country. And conventions and seminars and workshops. And they get stuff to grant. It's a big thing. It's all real.
Okay. But this right here is local advertising.
Okay, so I'm just saying.
Mm.
Orlando had a group, and that's the group that I was dealing with.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But it's a national group. Orlando had Tampa here. So,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not worried about reaching out to realtors. I mean, I'm a real estate agent myself. It's like 200 and some agents in my office. I'm not worried about that. But yeah, I mean, that's still good. I mean, but it's local advertising. So for right now, it's for right here. I'm eventually going to brand it out. But also, I'm going to do the same thing with doctors, right? Chiropractic people in the medical field, and do the same thing with them. And now you can match them up with great restaurants so they can send that out to their patients, right? That makes them look really, really good. So, huh? Yeah. So now instead of like the restaurants paying, we're saying, look, we're going to bring you in for free. You got to give us a deal. We got to work a deal with them, right? Just like they would do with Groupon or whatever, but they're not paying and we're not taking anything out of their profits. People are going to love this, Al.
yeah.
To be honest, you can go on to Groupon and just call those people up because they're already paying. You go on to Groupon and say, listen, we have something different for you now. And now that builds. Huh? Yeah, I'm about to wrap this up anyway right now. Yeah, that's it's just something different, Yeah. So huh? Yeah. I will. So that's it. Just like I said, don't let nothing come between Your call time, and just keep it up. Also, I'm gonna be sending out letters too. I'm not just gonna do calls. We're gonna mix things up and send out letters. I got some great. Well, you got them too. We got great letters that can be sent out to these guys also, and it'll cover more at one time. You know,
Okay.
so it's not just all calls. We're gonna put in letters too.
Okay. I got one in the bathroom.
All right then. I'll talk to you later.